Welcome to the Raise podcast with Carol Barwick. We're here to raise your confidence and inspire your creativity. This time, it's more like a season of mini episodes where Carol explores the raise word. The raise word is a word that will encourage you or empower you and at times inspire you to explore the word a little more for yourself. Each episode is just 10 to 15 minutes with the idea you can have a listen while you drink your cuppa. So grab your favourite drink and let's get started. Well, hello and welcome to A Cuppa with Carol. I'm Carol Barwick. The theme that we're going to look at today is one that every single person comes up against. And it's the theme of mental health. I wonder how you feel when I say everybody comes up against it. I think some people think that mental health is only when you have difficulties. But mental health is simply the health of your mind. Like physical health is the health of your body, mental health is the health of your mind. We all have mental health. However, not everybody has mental health challenges. And that's one of the things that I want to look at today. October the 10th is World Mental Health Day. Imagine that if everybody really thought about the mental health of the world, and if everybody in the world really stopped for a day to think about not just theirs, but other people's mental health. I wonder what would change. I wonder how your mental health is. Are you a positive person? Are you somebody that's able to see the good in things? I need to say straight away that does not mean that you don't have mental health challenges, but it might mean that you have the vehicles and the strategies in order to deal with mental health issues when they come. Because they do. Like physical health, we break things, we ache, we get older, we get all kinds of different diseases and illnesses, and we learn how to manage them in different ways. And so it is with mental health. Some people are born with mental health challenges from the beginning, and they learn how to manage them, and they have people around them, hopefully, that will support them and help them through. Some people have consequential mental health challenges, something that has happened, some trauma in their lives, maybe some PTSD, some post-traumatic stress disorder. That means that their mental health is challenged for that amount of time. And that amount of time could be years. I'm not going to delve into it. I am not an expert. I'm more talking about my own lived experience of mental health. My lived experience of mental health is that my mum had serious depression. She was in and out of different feelings and emotions the whole time. Those of you that knew her knew that she had an extremely strong faith. But even that got rocked when her mental health issues were at their worst. As a child, it was incredibly difficult to know how my mum was going to be day to day. It meant that my dad had to work a lot harder as the head of the family, particularly when my mum went away to a psychiatric unit for a whole year. My brother was little at the time, and so I had to try and support and look after my brother as best I could. And as a family, we grew as a unit, particularly through creativity and through our faith. But my goodness, wasn't it tough? Also, as a child, I found that other children didn't understand what was happening with my mum. Obviously, they didn't understand about mental health issues, and so I was bullied for the things that my mum was going through. Mental health issues are tough, aren't they? They give us lots of different challenges. The World Mental Health theme this year is about accessing services, and I wonder if you've ever accessed services for mental health before and what that looks like for you. Whether it's been a good experience or not so. We know that access comes with its own challenges, doesn't it? I want to finish with a poem that might not be seen as particularly positive, but I hope it gives you something to think about. And it's something that I wrote over having COVID. And it's called Thought Life. And it goes like this. Butterflies escaping here, there, and everywhere. I need to take some of them captive. They want to damage and hurt me. But how do I capture them? Some of them bring me joy, but seldom peace. I fear a heavy hand would crush them, and some are rare. Creativity sneaks up on me in the small hours and bursts into song, waking my mind, then flies all over the place, alighting on life's forgotten, past awaking the dead. She is beautiful, but unhelpful. When sleep beckons a myriad of winged assassins, rob me of my peace, climbing into every orifice of my mind, laying eggs that hatch and grow and join the throng. And so I join them and allow them to lead me and taunt me and dictate the hours that stretch out ahead, filling the void with silent noise and colour and design. We are reckless, we are foolish, we are wayward, we are lost souls. And when the sun rises and I need my thoughts to be in order, they are gone. That poem speaks very much of mental health at night. And I think sometimes mental health at night is particularly difficult. That's when the thoughts come, don't they? I wonder if you've ever thought about taking your thoughts captive and what that means to you. Years ago, I worked with a wonderful coach, Crystal Lee, and we were looking at thoughts and anxieties. And we had a picture of a filing cabinet. Now, I know that sounds like a really random thing to have a picture of, but it reminded me of the scene in Bruce Almighty when he goes to meet with God. And God has a filing cabinet and he says, this is all the things that you've said and done and thought about doing. And it looks quite inauspicious. It's quite a kind of just to the wall filing cabinet. But when Bruce Almighty thumps it, it is so long that it pins him against the opposite wall. All those thoughts and feelings and worries. And Crystal and I explored what would happen if we took different thoughts and did something with them. So I wonder next time you have a thought, what you might do with it. Does it need to go at the front of the filing cabinet? Is it something that is going to serve you? Is that thought going to help you? Even if it's negative, is it something that might teach you something? So you put it at the front because it's to do. You need to do something with it. Is it something that needs to go right at the back? It can wait. It's important. It's not absolutely the most important thing, but it needs to be in that filing cabinet somewhere. So you put it at the back to deal with it at a later date, maybe when you're more able to deal with it. Or does the thought simply need to be destroyed? Does it need to be got rid of? Now, there's lots of lovely ways to do that. I was talking about my mum earlier on, and one of the things that she used to do with me when I was young was when I was worried about something, she would make me imagine that we had a big red and white spotted handkerchief and we'd put all my worries into the handkerchief and then we'd tie it up and we'd give it to God, or we'd lay it at the foot of the cross and then we'd pray over it and we'd leave it there. Some people write down all the things that they're really worried about and then they burn it. A brilliant person that I used to work with, A.D. Hinsley, got us to write on rice paper. I imagine what we were writing with must have been edible. And we wrote the things down on the rice paper that we wanted to destroy. And then we ate it. a brilliant way to get rid of those thoughts out of our mind. There's all kinds of different things that you can do with your thoughts to take them captive. We need our mental health to work for us, not the other way around. Look, we've talked about lots of things, and I have said from the outset, and I will continue to say, I am no expert, and there are some fantastic experts around. And on World Mental Health Day, it's all about accessing the different services that are around. Do reach out if you need to, when you need to. Reach out to those professional services. Reach out to the Raise community. Reach out to those people that know you best. Reach out to God. Whatever is going to work in order to have the best mental health that you can have. Please reach out. And look, if you're having a great mental health time, then please use that positive mental health to support those who are maybe going through more challenging times. We need to reach out to each other, don't we? If you're feeling great, then please share that with somebody else. And it might not be sharing how great you feel. It might just be standing with them, resting with them, whatever they need. Let's ask questions. Let's support each other. Let's enjoy our mental health and manage it when the mental health is challenging. Thanks for having a cuppa with me. Let's have a cuppa again soon. If you've enjoyed having a cuppa with me, then you can buy me a coffee. Go to buymeacoffee.com/Carol Barwick. Let's have a cuppa again soon.